Hey guys, today my video is going to be about the GSI Outdoors Ultralight Java Drip. I'll start off by saying it is a really good product in the sense that the mesh is really fine. It can even filter out the mud, most of it. And it packs down really light, really small and really light. So as always, get out my trusty weighing scale to start off with a weigh off. Let's turn it on. Now it's on ounces. Let's see. It's like 0.4 of an ounce or 11 grams. It literally weighs next to nothing. So this is what I use when I go out, and honestly, when I'm lazy at home, this is what I use as well. And you can just, this is a Toke 750, and basically just clip it on here. There's still coffee inside, but basically like that. There's 3 fingers on each side and they clip on and they're really secure, so you can properly pour in and it catches, what, 4 scoops of coffee? So 1 entire cup of this, and it's more than enough to filter that much. So it's a really good product in the sense that it's very functional and very lightweight, and it folds down really small. So you can just stuff it in, it's flexible. But I have a bone to pick with GSI. I bought this more than a year ago from REI, so I can't send it back. But I only recently started using it because of, well, life. And the stitching and all that is really good, but this happened. If you can see that. Let me just throw on the macro lens for a moment. All right, so focus should be much closer now. So as you can see here, there is actually this plastic wire, or this plastic flexible piece which goes around here through the bead, through, what's it called? I can't even remember. There's a proper name for these things. But yeah, so it goes all around. The joint of the fabric is here on the opposite side. So the joint of the fabric is over here. And it's good that they put the termination of the plastic piece on the not on the same place. But come on, guys. This must have not been cut properly or melted off properly or something like that, to the point where it is actually poked through and come out. So I'm going to try and push it back in and all that, and I guess it'll be fine. Maybe do put a dab of glue there to seal off the fabric. But GSI, come on, I've used this maybe less than 100 times, okay? Everything else is still perfect. All the stitching is still good. Yeah, the mesh is still fantastic. Absolutely no problems. But then this happens and, well, it's really disappointing. I didn't expect it from GSI. I have some of your other products like your kettle and some other things, and they are really good stuff. GSI makes stand-up stuff, don't get me wrong. I hope this is just a once-off and that only mine is a defective product. But yeah, guys, if this happens, well, just know that you're just gonna have to maybe melt this, round it off a little bit, and then push it back in and dab some, I don't know, B7000 glue or something like that on it. Other than that, it's a really good product. I would highly recommend it. I think, my personal view, that making coffee on trail, proper coffee, this is the best option. I mean, there are the other options like the GSI Rocket and some AeroPress gimmicky stuff, and the French press kit which you can connect into things like the jet boil. But those are heavier, bulkier. I think it's a little bit worse. Washing this out is as simple as just inverting it and just pouring some water over it, just rubbing it off, and everything washes out easy. So yeah, that's the GSI Outdoors Java Drip. Excellent product, excellent price. I think it's just 10 bucks. $9.95? Yeah, 10 bucks. But just sharing with you a little defect that I got. And GSI, if you're watching this, let me know what happened. Was I doing something wrong with it? I don't know. I'm normally very careful with my things. Even when I'm done washing it, I normally just clip it onto my draining rack, and it just hangs there to dry. Nothing contacts it, nothing crushes it. And once I'm done, I just keep it in a drawer or on the shelf. So guys, that's my video for this week, a short one about the Java Drip. I think the best option to make coffee on trail. Hey guys, okay, so after I ended that last clip, I was trying to just pop the thing back together and get it in, right? So I think at least I can't confirm because I can't see, but I popped it in here, all right? And if you can see this, I'm pressing this down. Let's go to another place here. There's actually a little bump here, which is part of this. And what I suspect is, this is actually a slot, which those little plastic pieces are supposed to go and tuck into when they assemble it. But mine, actually all of mine, don't really tuck in. They kind of end somewhere here, and they don't really reach here. So this one was particularly bad because it was cut a bit too short. And it wasn't even supported on the orange plastic here, which at least the rest of them, I think they go in a little bit past the edge of the plastic. So they are supported in a certain sense. This, on the other hand, had actually been cut too short and ended up here, which is why it could actually bend out and start to poke out. So looking at it, I think mine is actually a defective product. So I don't know, that's my interpretation of the construction, based on what I'm just like feeling. See, I can bend this and this thing would be able to pop out. See, this is actually able to move left and right, lateral to this orange piece. The rest of them are not. When I try to move it this way, they are supported by the back of the orange piece. Same is for this, same is for this, same is for this, and same is for this. This one, on the other hand, can move back and forth, which is why it was able to pop out. So yeah, and I've tried to like tuck it through, and maybe I thought it had moved or shifted or something like that. But no, I think they cut this piece too short for me, and I've been unlucky. So I'm going to send this video to GSI and let them tell me what's wrong with it. But yeah, that's my deduction of this. I mean, it still works. I don't know, it's going to be a pain in the butt for it to keep poking out, and I don't know. I don't like things which are not built correctly. I mean, if it's a flaw in the design and I'm willing to accept the design for what it is, that's fine. But shoddy workmanship, nah. And the other thing is, shoddy workmanship is not GSI. They are generally quite good. So I'll send this video off to GSI and let's see what they say. If I get a response, I'll let you know. So once again, guys, second round of goodbyes. Thanks for watching, and as always, let me know in the comments if you have any other ideas. I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.